I am back. Life Path 11. This material drives me crazy. As well as this one. It's more of like a, like Life Path 11. And next 22. And next 33. And then 44. Are you ready? So, as most of us know, 11 is a master number. Now, being a master number doesn't make it special or even better than the other numbers. That's not the case. It actually brings a lot of challenges in your life and a lot of growing and experiences and spiritual awakening is bound to happen later in your life. Late bloomers. In the sense that early on in their life, things seem very difficult for master numbers. And especially 11, which we are going to talk about specifically today. 11 specifically is a double one energy, okay? So, alright, first let's break this down to the fact that 11 is Aquarius. Because the 11th sign is Aquarius. Now let's think about the planets that rule Aquarius. Uranus and Saturn. Saturn, discipline. Saturn, life lessons. Saturn, wisdom. Wisdom and gifts after working hard and putting effort. So effort equals gifts. That's Saturn. Uranus is constantly moving. When I think of Uranus, I automatically think of technology and how it's evolving. And Aquarius is representative of that kind of energy because Aquarius is constantly digging up new ideas and, constantly looking for answers. And that's what I think of when I think of Uranus. Uranus, and I used to say Uranus. I really thought that's how you pronounced it. I didn't even know people really joked about that. Also, very important to remember that all the master numbers, meaning 11, 22, 33, and 44, they all have base numbers, which is what they are added together. So, for example, the base number for 11, master number, is 2, right? The base number for 22 is 4. The base number for 33 is 6, and the base number for 44 is 8. Each master number, when added together, right, like 11 is 2, that's the base number. So that's where you start off. So you start off as a 2. Growing up, years of experience come by, and then you slowly start to vibrate at that higher, at that master number. So in this case, 11. So what exactly is 11? 11 is 2 ones, right? 1 plus 1 equals 2. Remember, 2 is the moon. And 2 has a lot of intuitive gifts and power within itself. Basically, just think of the moon, that's 2. So you can have that moony-ish kind of energy. You want to feel one with another person. But don't let your master number trick you and put you into doing that, because yes, it's okay to do that to a certain limit and extent. Remember, as an 11, you're more focused on yourself and your messages and what you have to offer to others. And once you've, mastered that and learned that, then if you want to build with somebody or become one with somebody, you can do that. But also, guys, don't take all of this that I'm saying to the heart. It's not all applicable because of your other parts of yourself. Okay, you don't just have a life path number, and that's exactly why I made this channel, so that I can explain to you basically how to break down yourself. So I started off with the numbers, right? Life path numbers. We also have karmic numbers, right? We also have destiny numbers. We also have, there's just so much that you could do with your birthday and your name to find out a lot, and that's what I'll be doing. So it's okay. I'm gonna get to that. But there's that, and then you have alignment. The alignments going on right now with the current planets and your actual birth chart. You just have a lot of shit to look at. So this is not the only thing. So don't get too like, oh my god. You might have some other thing that just brightens up everything and makes everything easier for you as an 11, or you might have more shit that makes even more of a mess. In the beginning of your life, you'll probably resonate with 2. The number 2. But later in life, you'll start to master that 11, which is that double 1, which is a little bit more tricky and harder to, grasp on. So once you've heightened those 2 traits of when you were younger, and once you master it, right? Once you understand it, understand it, then, right, you vibrate to a higher, to that 11, like I said earlier. So when you vibrate to that 11, now you're portraying the traits of 11. Now you are emphasizing, you are heightening that number 2 vibration. So being that 11 now, 1, right? 1 is the leader. So 2 of those 1s is very strong. Now you have very strong leadership qualities. So the sun is vitality. It's what gives it intelligence, and it's the source of light. That being doubled in itself, 1, sun, Aries. Any really way you want to, decode it and think about it, it's double. It's more energy, it's more precise, it's more enlightening. You should always be mindful of not going into that 2, right? Going back into that 2 where you're relating to others, you are merging and connecting with others all the time. Now you have to be careful of, keeping that in check. Keeping that 2 and that 11 that you just vibrated to and elevated to on check. How? By showing that leadership in yourself and not always wanting to merge with another person and, create a relationship with this certain idea. Because as a 2, you might have a tendency, as an 11 master number, you might have that tendency of going back to the 2. So the 2 makes you feel like you want to, connect with other people and share ideas with other people. Don't absorb yourself in the ideas of others too much. Focus on your own inner ideas, because those are the ones that are important to yourself and to the collective, to the world. Important to remember that as a master number 11, yes, it's okay in the beginning of your life to portray that. But you soon start to vibrate higher. You start to reveal the 11 master, the 1, the really strong leader, the person who is so connected to their thoughts and the universe and world. They have the answers and they have these revelations. They have the understanding of their own perception type shit. If you're an 11, just know that you're powerful. And people are meant to listen to your ideas and to, engage in your ideas and build on it. Because people are inspired by you. You give inspiration to people. Leadership and service to others is 2 of the main things that a life path 11 needs to work on throughout their life. 11s usually go through the most things in life. They experience things that really makes or breaks them. Now, if you don't know how to handle this master number and it may feel like it's too much for you, I'm going to give you a good example. My brother is a life path 11. And he is 1 year older than me. My brother is 1 year older than me. And he's not really into the spiritual kind of things that I'm into. Okay? But he is interested. Every time I speak about it or teach him something about it in regards to numbers, your birthday, whatever the case is, every time I speak on it, he's interested. He's very interested. And the thing is, 11s don't know it, but they themselves are the visionaries. They are the ones who are able to reveal things through just thinking and meditating. Just really deeply thinking about it. A master number has a lot of power, okay? And it can feel like it's negative, but it's not, okay? You are meant to experience more bullshit than most of the other 1 through 9 numbers because you are a master number. As an 11, you can attain all of the cosmic forces, ether realm, whatever you want to call it, universal knowledge. You can just grasp it and really download it. But it's about how you download it and how you speak on it and how you come about it. You know, because with 11, it's either you're fucking lazy as shit and you don't got shit going for you, or you're very focused and you're very, very inspirational. You can be a spiritual teacher as well. You can be a guru. You are very enlightened within. So this ability you have to teach and heal others is something that you naturally possess. It may even be unrecognized for a good amount of your life, in the beginning of your life, and then later on develop and master all of your gifts. You're very creative and you're very intuitive. When you feel something, you know that it's that way and it should be that way. You are the messenger. 11 is the messenger. 11 is the master thinker. Okay? 22 is a master builder. 33 is a master teacher. The 11th house in astrology is all about friends, networking, technology advancements, your relation to the collective. Because Uranus is more of a collective planet. It's a slower moving planet, so it affects the masses. It's exactly why Master 11 people, life path people, have abstract thoughts and impressions and ideas, and they're very different in the way they think. 11 seeks the answers, and 11 is the illuminator of information. And 11 lives for the truth. That's all they seek, is the truth. Now, this can play out in many ways, however. Like I said, my brother's an 11. He was actually in church for a while, and he was actually picked to, go out there and read the Bible to, I don't know what they call them. There's a specific name. And so he had a special calling, and they saw him as the messenger. You see how it can play out in different ways and circumstances in life, in this system? It can play out in so many different ways. That's why you have to understand when you do have this number, it's very important to know that you have this number so you can know how to maneuver and ride through, the waves, and understand that you are going to go through a lot of shit. And it's normal. It's okay. God doesn't hate you, okay? Like, don't Let it get to you. Because I know you go through shit that is life altering, that is just like, wow, I really go through this. I really went through this. And it's okay. You'll get through it. And you'll become even more enlightened through that time. So, it's alright. I know you're in 11 and you might be feeling like, oh my god, like I got a lot of shit going on. But it's okay. It's alright. You got this. You the messenger, we need your input. We need your messages. We need your illumination. We need your light. You're a light worker. As an 11, you're not with the shit to obey or follow society's rules and traditions. You're different. You do shit differently. Aquarius has a lot of those traits. So you can see how that energy, mixes into the 11 because the 11th sign is Aquarius. So being that Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus as well. But we're going to stick to Saturn right now and dig a little into that. Being that it's ruled by Saturn, right? Saturn rules both Aquarius and Capricorn in astrology. So that being so, Aquarius and Capricorn is the 10th house and the 11th house. Straight up ones you see there, right? Yeah, right. Saturn is life lessons, right? It's delays. It's learning. It's putting you through things first so that you can gain wisdom from that crazy ass experience, from that life-changing moment. You blossom. Okay, and you're gonna get a lot of that as an 11. So be wary and be meticulous with how you spend your time, how you relax you need more time to relax your mind so you can, get all of these downloads and actually speak it out as comfortably as you possibly can. You take more time to master yourself, but when you do, it's at a level that's insane. It's like up there, So, yeah, they do have this developed kind of nature. And being that double one, they can be very, very stubborn. The life path 11 can be, in the negative side, very, very discouraged. Like I said, they could be either lazy as fuck or on their shit as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Enlightened as fuck. They may be egotistical. Remember, that's that double one energy. So very, leadership qualities. It's the sun, right? So double the sun energy. So it's 2 suns. So it's like more, it's more intense. You may have this anxiety due to the things that you go through in life that you feel like others just don't understand. But I'm here to tell you that I do. An 11 can also have self-esteem issues. When surrounded by the right people, you don't have that problem. But if you grew up, going through some shit in your family, most likely you did as an 11, bullied maybe, whatever the case is, you went through something fucked up. And you have to learn how to deal with it. It kind of sucks. You have this inner feeling where you're just like, oh, why I gotta go through this? Like, why do I have to experience this? But it's for your better good. Everything that you give out will come back. The more things that you go through, and the more obstacles that you walk past and learn and grow from, the more wisdom that comes to you. You have this ability to stay within the realms of creativity and new ideas, and you have this capability of doing that. And so sometimes others may be scared or not ready to see your world, to see what you've been working on and what you've created and these ideas and these concepts and your mind. Some people are not ready for your mind because it's too much for some people. As an 11, if you learn to channel this great gift of yours that you have. You can master the masculine and the feminine energies. This is what makes you more insightful. This is what makes you more aware. Being that 11 master number, you can really be into mystical occult sciences like astrology, like numerology, symbols, everything. Everything connects in your brain correctly. And you may have a lot of like, ooh, aha moments where you connect things together in your head. In tarot, the 11 is actually the Justice card. And this is representative of bringing balance through justice. As in 11, you have both. I think of a balance of a scale and how each one has the one and how you are meant to make sure that those stay balanced. 11 is meant to learn to balance their present moment by learning from their past experiences. It's like a testing number. It tests you, puts you through a test in your life where you have to observe and take note, right? And when you have these experiences, it helps you grow from it. Because, yes, the past is the past, but we need the past in order to go forward. Because the past is what we learned from. So we need to learn from something in order to keep going up, keep going forward. So the 11 is the concept of this. This is 11 is supposed to be observant. And if you're an 11 and you're unbalanced and you're going through shit in your life and you don't understand why, and it gets worse and worse, that's why, because you don't understand why. You haven't delved deep into the subjects that you really, truly, deep inside in your heart want to look for. And once you do that, you free yourself. And once you start taking note of, that transformation that happened when you learned from that to go to that, take note of that. You're like, oh, aha, okay, that's what I messed up on. This is what I did, okay. And guess what? You're mastering it. You're becoming a better version of yourself. You're mastering your 11 life path. And that's the best thing that you can do, is master your life path number. Since the 11 has this powerful double sun vitality, powerful energy, very powerful vibrating number, if you don't know how to use it correctly, it can cause a lot of destruction. As much as a powerful, blossoming flower 11 can be, it can be very, very destructive. So know that and learn to take note, look, make sure everything's well put. Make sure you're listening. Make sure you are, observing, you are aware, you are alert, and you are understanding of others as well, and the situations as well. Justice is really much about teaching, guidance, and education. And this portrays the 11 number, master number, as their life path itself in your own life. So it all connects. So try to find things that are 11 and see how that connects. And it kind of, it really helps pick out, the clues and connect the dots. It helps. When you do your research correctly, you can discover a lot of things. Just like I do. Like, me simply doing this YouTube channel is opening me up to a lot of knowledge from others, because when I make them, I get responses from my reflections, right? And you guys reflect back to me those ideas that came from that specific energy. So like when you build on something, it becomes greater, it becomes better. So that's what I mean when I decided to make this YouTube channel. I felt very excited. One, because hey, I'm finally doing what I want to do for a long time. And two, I'll be learning and I'll be meeting people who are interested in the same thing that I am, most likely. And if they're not, that's interesting as fuck too. What are you into? What do you believe? Oh, this just opens a whole new world for me, and it's just a lot of things stem out from it. And everybody has their own concepts and ideas, and it's so interesting to, hear everybody, because like that you can connect everything and it just all makes sense. So yes, that's exactly why I have to say I love the 11s. I really do. They don't even know their true potential and power. The 11s that don't know their true potential and power, subconsciously they do, and they use it in the wrong ways and create scenarios where it's just disasters. Like I said earlier, can create disasters. 11 can be disasters, but can be very enlightening, very powerful. A teacher, the messenger. So go ahead. Let people know what you've received. Let people take a little glimpse of your world. But be very careful who you show it to too. Remember, not everybody's ready to see it. That's another thing about 11 too. They can make something that nobody really looked at or paid attention to and create something so genius from it. So innovative, and they're just so inventive. Especially, remember, that's that one inventive, the inventor, the leader, number one, the start of existence. That's double, so it's even more emphasized. You're meant to enlighten us. So enlighten us, 11. And this is the end of the video, actually. And that is the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching, and if you may like to subscribe, you can. I will very much appreciate it. And comment. Let me know if you resonated. Let me know if you didn't. And thank you guys so much for watching again. Stay tuned for Life Path Number